Hi, this is Sarah Granahan of Color My Spirit and Spirits Quest Center in Raleigh, North Carolina. The other night on one of our calls, our psychic share call that we do on Zoom, we had a topic come up about self-care. And I wanted to share with you all a video of one of the things that I do, I know, to help myself feel better. It's related to energy work, and it can be used, if you're feeling kind of like low, if you've been out to the grocery stores and felt kind of tired and dragged down from that experience, or if you just feel like you need a little bit of a pick-me-up or just want to try it. This is a really great technique that you can use at home and you can use anytime. You don't have to be trained in any sort of energy healing modality to use it. It's not a Reiki, it's not a healing touch. Children can use it. It's just called the Golden Movement, and it was taught to me, luckily, many years ago by a wonderful man named Jose, who unfortunately has passed on now. But I wanted to share it with you guys because it is definitely something that when I started using it, I could really feel the energy. I felt better when I was using it each day. And I know it's something that maybe can help a lot of people right now. So I'm going to walk you through how I go ahead and run it. And what you can do is when you're when you're in the middle of doing it, you end up kind of holding on to all this positive energy. And what you can do is you can kind of give it to yourself. Or if you would like to, it's a good way to use it to send love and unconditional love and help out to other people. So if you know anybody right now that's really having a tough time or struggling, or maybe their families and they've been impacted directly by the pandemic, this is a really great way that you can send energy to those people. So it's like a prayer, but you can actually send them positive energy that they can choose to accept or not. So I'm going to go ahead and walk you through. Now, 3 times of this technique is actually equal to 1 hour of energy work. Oh, I mean, that's a lot of energy. I do that for clients. So we do hour sessions. My partner, Debbie Jordan at Spirits Quest, does hour sessions. But you can actually do this at home for yourself. And 3 of movements of these is equal to 1 hour. The other great thing about this technique is I like to do it sometimes when I'm hiking in the woods or walking in my neighborhood even. I can go ahead and do like a walking, it's almost like a meditation in a way of going ahead and using it for my highest good and to send it out to other people that I feel like need it too. So I'm going to go ahead and walk you through the technique, and then we'll do it a couple times just so you get the hang of it. And of course, you can watch this video again to learn a little bit more and a repeat on it. So first, I'll do it sitting down because you can do that. You can do this standing up, and again, you can do it walking outside. But seated in a chair is totally fine. So first, we want to connect into earth energy. So put your palms facing down towards the ground. You can do it with your arms out too, but I'm just showing you for today, on the camera here. So soaking up all that earth energy, that unconditional love, the energy supports us. So it has just good energy around us all the time, supporting us and supporting life on the planet. So we're going to connect into earth energy, and then we're going to connect in and put our hands like this, kind of where they feel comfortable. Connect into your own physical energy of your body. Just check in with yourself and just see how you're feeling. See if you notice that you have energy there. Maybe you haven't really tuned into that before. So we're going to go do that, and then what we do is we change our position of our hands to one of a heart-centered position or prayer pose. And so connecting in with our heart, the energy of our heart, and checking into all that unconditional love that we carry for ourselves and for others. And then also maybe checking in and saying, is there any energy I no longer need here? Is there any negative energy that I'm carrying here? And if there is anything that you want to send down or remove from your space, you can go ahead and flip your hands around like this and say goodbye to that negative energy that you might feel is there. And if you don't feel from energy, and if you're not able to sense, or you're not sensitive enough to sense energy yet, you can just go ahead and just try it a couple times with the intention that energy is moving where it needs to. If you do this practice a few different times, you might notice you might start feeling things in a different way. But go ahead and send any negative energy and energy you don't no longer need down to earth. And then you're going to check in with they call it your third eye chakra, or just kind of the top of your head, your energy body up here in kind of like a cross position. And then we're going to go ahead and do our hands in motion, moving down our body, the front of our body. And we can run it all the way down to our legs if we want. We're saying goodbye to any energies that we no longer need in our space. And if that felt good, because I know it did for me, we can go ahead and do it again. And sending energy that we no longer need, that doesn't serve us for our highest good, all the way down to the Earth's core. Earth's core is hot, it's molten lava. We don't hurt Earth by sending negativity down, it just burns up. So I'm going to do that one more time, because we're really going to be clearing some stuff today. So sending any negative energy, anything that no longer serves us, down and out of our space. And now that you've done that, we can go ahead and connect in to our earth energy again with our palms facing down. And when we feel like we're good here, we can flip our palms over, facing up. And now we're going to connect into any spiritual energy, the unconditional love that exists all around us, above us, our authentic self. And we're going to go ahead and move our hands up to the sky, and kind of until they're maybe a couple inches apart. And then we're bringing that energy down, that unconditional, unlimited energy down into our space. And so now here's where we have all this energy in our hands. So we can choose to give it to ourselves if we feel like we need a pick-me-up, and just bathe ourselves into that energy, that clean energy that we have. Or when we have that energy here in our space, we can choose to send it out to our friend who maybe is really impacted right now by what's going on in the world, and just send it out with the intentions that it's going to that person for their highest good. We can also take that energy, and if we don't have anyone in particular that we would want to send it to, we can go ahead with intention and just say, maybe we want to send this loving, unconditional love to all the children of the world, so they're feeling peace right now and stability. We can take that energy and, maybe we want to send it to the planet right now, so that people are feeling more stability and less fear and less. So I'm going to show you one more time how to run through this golden movement, just so you can get the hang of it and practice it. And so we're going to connect into that unconditional love, that earth energy that is all around us, supporting life on the planet every single day, whether we realize it or not. And then just kind of feel that earth energy around us, or begin to sense it and see what that feels like for you. And so then we're going to connect into our authentic self, or just check in kind of with our energy fields and see how we're doing. And notice if we feel energy from us, and we have feelings and vibrations or tingling, or maybe we have thoughts or colors and sensations. It's okay. We're all made up of energy. We're made up of all these cells full of energy, so our bodies are made of energy. And so then we're going to check in prayer pose, they call it, or just your hands together here in front of your heart chakra, in your heart area, and just see if there's anything, how your unconditional love is for yourself. Check in with that and see how your unconditional love is with others. Maybe is there anything there that, any judgments on yourself, on others, or just any residual energy that maybe just doesn't need to be there anymore from the past, or any negativity you might have absorbed, from somewhere else or from your environment. So we're going to say hello to that energy, and any of that energy that we no longer need in our space, and then kind of send it down or say goodbye to it. So I'll show you that one more time. We put our hands together here with those intentions, and it's intention, intention, intention. So this is all intention. You can say it out loud like I am, or you can listen to this video, or you can, just kind of say it quietly to yourself. But again, we want to check in with that heart area and say that if there's anything I no longer need to hold on to in this area for my highest good, or anything that I've absorbed from my day, I want to say goodbye to that energy that I no longer need and send it down. So next we're going to check in with the energies of our energy field, and a lot of the other chakras as well, but kind of lining up in front of our forehead with our hands kind of cross position, because they're going to get ready to move in hands in motion, and say hello to any energy I no longer need or no longer serves me, and start kind of sending all that energy. We're kind of moving it all out of our space and sending it down to earth. So if that feels good, I know I got tingles. We're going to go ahead and check in with that again. And you can do it, 3 times. It's fine. 1 time is fine too. And just kind of say goodbye to that. Any energies we no longer need, or any ones we've absorbed from the day. Because believe me, I do. I'm an intuitive empath. So, and I'm a sensitive person. So I absorb those energies. And so once you're done clearing out your fields too, the same way, we're going to connect into earth again. I already feel like so much better. And then I'm going to flip my palms over now to connect into source energy, to spiritual energy, to God, to unconditional love, to our authentic selves, whatever you believe in. and believe and bring that energy, that unlimited source for each of us down here and hold it here. And now is the fun part. We get to choose, do we need this energy for ourselves right now to make us feel good and to revive and restore? Or maybe we want to send it to a loved one. So I know I'm going to kind of, show you can dump it over the top of our head and feel it as it washes over us to fill us back in. We could bring that energy down and send it to people that we know that are in need and that are in fear mode and really not feeling well during all of the stuff going on in the world, and just kind of send it out to that person for their highest good. And we're not sending it and making them accept it. We're sending it out with the intention that they can accept it if they need it. So we can bring that energy down, and then we can also send it, if we don't have anyone particularly in mind, we could say we want to send it out to the children of the world so they feel relaxed, comforted, and around trusting and loving adults. We can send that energy down, and we can send it out to the planet right now as it begins to heal from what we've been experiencing. So this is a really good practice you can use, and you can kind of use it in your own day-to-day self-care or meditation or prayer practices as well. But see and notice if you feel, things shift in your field as you work on this with intention, and of course with heart-centered intention for your highest good and others. And if you do, I always love to hear feedback. So if you want, you can type comments in or share this video with others who you feel like might be interested in learning and trying it out. And, keep me posted if it works for you, because this is definitely one of my self-care techniques. So again, that was the golden movement. Done 3 times in a row for yourself is equal to 1 hour of energy work. So isn't that cool? So now we can all be home giving ourselves energy sessions every day. But I would pump the brakes a little bit on that, because sometimes doing a lot of energy work, your body has to adjust. Physical body is a little slow to catch up. So I would do it, maybe a couple times a week, and then wait a couple days and see how you're feeling. Drink lots of water, because you might be detoxing from it. If you have any questions or want to reach out and learn anything else about energy work or, about this technique, feel free to comment or reach out to me. Again, I'm Sarah Granahan, I color my spirit, and Spirits Quest in Raleigh, North Carolina. So take care.